Here in a parking lot, and I guess in Whitestone. Is this Whitestone? It's like between Whitestone and Bayside. Um, Last year has been a hell of a year, and as far as my health and as far as getting everything together, um, I had to get an operation for my health, and it's a little bit crazy. It's feeling weak all the time, and oh man, that was crazy. So I got the operation. And I feel better. But for some reason, I can't stop eating, man. I just am hungry all the time. So um, I looked at the scale today. It was ridiculous. Oh my goodness, it was ridiculous. The scale said, what did it say? 283. Now keep in mind, half a year ago it was 245. So I gained over 40 pounds. Oh man, I got to get back together. I got to get it together because this is not working. Definitely not working. And as you get older, I was just researching, because I'm a diabetic, uh, things can start happening to your body. When before, like in the middle of this year, it seemed like, uh, I would feel the things that are happening. If I gain weight, if I lost weight or whatever. But now I'm not feeling anything. I just feel good all the time. But I'm gaining weight. I looked at the numbers as far as what I weigh and what all that stuff, and it's no good. You know, um, so I'm trying to get that down. Um, I'm an artist at heart, and I always love to do art. But it seems as if last year, um, I've delved into things, or I got into things that are just, I guess, a little bit difficult. So it keeps me occupied, and I can't do the art. And I think because of that, um, I get a little bit stressed. So I plan to, as we're coming up, just to try to do a little bit more balance, because I feel, I think anybody, if they get overwhelmed, then they'll stop doing things, or shut down. So and with me, that's what happened. I shut down, and so I'm trying something different now. I'm trying to not be stressed, and to kind of balance everything out a little bit more. Um, yeah, man, it's like I was working on a couple of apps, you know what I'm saying, and writing code in JavaScript. One for my job, which I really wanted to prove, but it just takes up 24/7 of my time, and man, that kicked me in my behind. I didn't realize it was going to be like that. So, and it's basically because I took something on which I kind of like knew 80% of, and I had to learn 20% of, which is I know JavaScript, but I had to learn like the new JavaScript, which is React, which I was teaching myself, and that, along with working on another app for a friend, man, those two things kicked me in my behind, man. And then just doing regular work for my job, it's just crazy. Um, my goal is to make some sort of app that brings in income, um, and I can make one or two of these things and just work towards something that brings. I don't care if it brings in $20 a month. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't want it to bring in $20 a month, but to bring in some money so I can work on other things, which is more of me. So and something to do with art. I don't care. I mean, maybe it's something. I mean, I'm into music, but I like all types of art. So uh, just writing music every day would be great. But I guess that's the I dream of all people who are artists who do music. They want to just write music all the time. So but yeah, man. I want to, as far as like doing this live stuff. I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna do it. And it is what it is, because I've been holding myself back, and I guess afraid of just being out there. But it seems like because of that, um, I kind of overprotect myself, and which is not good. When I need to really like put myself out there as an artist and stuff. So with my job, it keeps me, even though it's I work from home. The thought of what I have to do kind of overwhelms me, which is, I guess it's all in my mind. It's not, but I can get everything done when I'm supposed to get it done. It's just that, I've realized like this week, your mind is everything. If you can't focus it on what you need to do, then it's going to be a liability, and it's been a liability, for a second. So, but yeah. So my thing is just get back on track. All right. So what's going on? As far as the politics, okay. I want everything to go smooth, but it just seems like, and I'm talking about politics of Senate and all that Congress and stuff. I'm not really like so much locked into it, but I want it to go where you don't have uh, politicians in office that kind of lie all the time and just to get their way. You know what it seems like? It seems like politicians just want to say they don't believe in it, but they just want to say what they have to say in order to get in office. Especially Republicans, Trump Republicans, they'll say a lot of stuff that's on the fringe and radical. So I guess they're people who vote for them will get constituents will get into what they're saying will vote for them. This abortion thing. I mean, I'm on a side of letting the women pro-choice, but it seems a little bit hectic, as far as the way people think about that. It's so it's like if you really believe in pro-choice or you're against abortion, then you should have the choice not to do it. You shouldn't imply it on others. That's the way I feel it. Maybe there's a reason behind it. What the reason they say is that um, because of I don't know if this is true or not, but from what I've been reading is because they see the white population dwindling, and they hopefully think that getting rid of abortion will increase the white population, which will eventually keep the white populations more than what's in the country. But I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in any of that. I just believe that a person should be able to choose if they want to get something or not, and don't be hypocritical about it. Don't get one. Like in like it, like some politicians, they've got abortions, but now they're totally against abortion because of their constituents. It's hypocritical, but I do understand. I mean, they're trying to win a race, so they're going to say anything in order to get that race done. So that's what it is. Yeah. So okay, we'll go off of politics now. Let's go on to sports. I find myself more intrigued in as far as football, NFL, of looking at the Seattle Seahawks because of Geno Smith. I love Geno Smith. I love Geno Smith when he was on the New York Jets. I felt that the Jets don't know how to develop quarterbacks. They didn't know how to develop quarterbacks, and he was just here at the wrong time. But I felt he had good qualities, and I really liked him because he's a black quarterback. And at that time, there wasn't too many black quarterbacks in the league that were doing good. But now, 2022, he is just really G'ing off as far as a quarterback, and I love what he's doing. I love how he's playing, man. And he's one of my persons that I work with. Is as far as the music, it's his cousin, which is crazy. But I loved him, man. But yeah, so yeah, man, I'm gonna keep this short. We'll make it longer as I get used to this. But I just wanted to come on because I felt that I'm not putting myself out there as much. I'm staying at home and just eating all the time, and I want to get into doing other things. And I don't. I want to get rid of this. I want to go back down. And so right now, weight is 283, something like that. So I want to get back down to 240, and just keep going. So I'm going to work on that. So I'm going to keep this short. And I guess I'll talk to everybody later. If you see this when I'm not live, then just leave a comment. I like to know what everybody's thinking, as far as, their life and how they're getting along. All right. Joe Wise, Run Joe Run. Peace.